Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scarbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Just looking at Michael's garden. He is cleaning it out and restructuring his bamboo. And this is the Boo and Gretchen garden here, with a couple of tulips coming up. So today is Tuesday. Hold on one second, guys. The 27th. Took a while. Or this could be Wednesday the 28th if you're in Australia and New Zealand. The moon is in Scorpio today. The moon is actually in mutual reception with Mars. Mars is in Cancer, the ruling planet of the moon. And the moon is in Scorpio, and Mars is one of the ruling planets of Scorpio. When two planets are in mutual reception with each other, there is a flow. There is a flow between them, even if they're not in aspect to each other. So, in its way, today is a very Plutonic day. It's a day to sort of dig deep. It's a day to ponder some of the more challenging aspects of our life, if you wish to do that, of course. We all have a choice in that. We don't have to do it, right? So I was playing with my glass yesterday, getting my glass together for my newest project. I'm going to be doing a Zodiac Wheel. It's the 12 houses in different color glasses, mosaic. It's an experiment. I don't really know how it's going to come out, but I think we got a good start on it yesterday, just seeing what kind of glass I had and what I needed to do. So today, the other important Plutonic thing that's happening is that Pluto is changing direction. Pluto is changing direction. Hello there, Miss Wren. Gosh, they're so loud. Pluto stations retrograde today. Pluto is at 27 degrees of Capricorn. 27 degrees of Capricorn. And it is as close to the Pluto in the United States as I think it's going to be this year. Now it's moving retrograde, so it's moving back away. But we feel Pluto up to 10 to 15 degrees before it gets to the conjunction. So we've been feeling this Pluto in Capricorn approaching the United States Pluto for a long time now. And Pluto does work slowly, and it does transform. There's like genetic transformation with Pluto. Pluto deals with mutations and actually death, right? Transformation, death, rebirth, all of that is very Plutonic. And so we see that. We see a lot of shifting. We actually see quite a bit of death at this time. And part of that, and I think the main cause of that, besides war, which of course is ever present, right, in the human condition, it seems. It also has to do with how we have not shown compassion to others and allow people to live in such abject poverty while we sort of go along and live our lives, that this is a great, this time is sort of a time of balancing out the scales. Unfortunately, like always, the poorest, the marginalized are always going to be kind of the first to go in these situations. But it does change the consciousness. This is an old story. It's not a new story. So but it's not a happy story. But as we look at this story, how are we going to restructure it? How do we restructure Pluto in Capricorn? The power structures. Of course, at the beginning of 2020, Pluto and Saturn made their conjunction after 38 years. And so there's a new sheriff in town. There's just a new sense of authority. There's a new relationship to authority. And so that is something that we may actually see hints of today as Pluto stations and starts to move backwards. So it is an intense period right now. So if you feel the intensity, it's not your imagination. If you say to yourself, oh my God, why am I so freaking exhausted all the time? You're probably not exhausted all the time, but when you're tired, you're exhausted. And so it feels like you're exhausted all the time. But this is really some very challenging and heavy energy to be moving through at this time. And yet our other things going on sort of push us forward. So this is really sort of the heavy lifting for the future that's happening now. And it's easy, as they say. So wherever 27 degrees of Capricorn falls in your chart is where you could be having some sort of turnaround. For me, it happens in my 6th house of work and health. And so I have to be careful of my health. And I also see a change in my work. So, and how do you, in a way, this Pluto retrograde, or when Pluto changes direction at any time, in this case it's going from direct to retrograde, it's like a giant ocean liner turning around. You know, it takes a long time and a lot of space for these things to turn around and go in a different direction. But we are actually doing that. And so progress may seem slow. Progress may seem excruciating at times. But know that progress is being made. With Pluto retrograde, we have an opportunity to review some of the transformations that have gone on while Pluto has been direct. And a lot has happened, guys. A lot has happened. There is a huge transformation going on right now. We are part of it. We're supporting it. We could be fighting it, but change is going to happen one way or the other. So you have to find a way to move through this time of change and deep uncovering of shadow material. Face what you need to face, look it in the eye, and then put your arms out and love it. Because ultimately that's really what we're here to do. We're here to learn to love. And it's really easy to love little puppies and kittens and little lambs or baby goats. And it's not so easy to love the unlovable. But yet we have to love it all. So, all right, guys, much love. Have a great day. Be careful out there when Pluto does change direction. There's usually some outward shift or change, explosion, or even earthquake. It's that kind of energy. So just be aware and take care. All right, guys, much love. It's a little chilly out here in my jams. So I will see you. I will see you tomorrow. Have yourself a great day. Much love and take care.